I just wanted to stop by and share some of my most valued reward systems that I use in my classroom with VIPKID. I am not a very materialistic person, so all of mine fit into this tote drawer because I like to be able to keep them compact. I store them away and they're out of the way whenever I'm not in the classroom. So I wanted to share some of the ones that my students have found to love and I have found successful. Now, I like to just simply print them off the internet, use some laminate and some Velcro, and they work just as well. Some teachers like to use blocks that you can put the blocks in. They build with blocks. They get animals. You can do any of those and be as elaborate as you would like. I just like to be simple and it gets the point. I do have one that my students are really loving right now that's kind of elaborate. I change that up as my times go on and try to find something different and change up these rewards because you wouldn't want the same reward every time you came to class. So, and there's a description box that you would put what reward you used each time that you have a student so you don't use it over and over and over again so that student doesn't get bored with it. So, my first one is the frog. Ribbit, ribbit. The flies come out of his mouth is how we start. And there's one with reptiles that they really love this one with because they can, connect them. So you would show them, you would say, oh, you did a good job. Here's a fly. And they would literally jump at the screen and try to catch it. It's really kind of neat to watch their interactions. We always name our frog, dry erase marker on the back. What was the name your student named the frog? So when you're showing it to them, you can say, oh, look, Ribbit, it's full, yay! That way you can tie it directly to the student. Let's see, I have the ice cream tower. All right, each layer of ice cream is a reward. Every time they do good, they get a scoop of ice cream. Now, this can be, say they're not having a super duper good, great class, and they only have 4. But if they're having an awesome class and it gets really tall, they really have fun with the lean-in tower of ice cream and they are trying to eat it before it all melts. So they really like the ice cream. Another one, they jump at the screen to try to eat. You have little girls, simple flower petals. Again, piece of paper, flowers printed. I cut out each piece, laminated, and stuck Velcro on the back. Super easy in there. Feeding a monster. We have cookies and donuts, and we feed the monster. Kind of like the flowers, just with a vase of flowers. Now, I try to change these up. These aren't all of my rewards. I add about 2 a month to my stash, and I try to tie them into my lessons if I can, like the frog whenever we do animals and reptiles. When we're doing one about food, I have a pizza that we make. So we take the pizza and, ooh, look, it's a pizza. So I try to tie them in. So therefore, my reward systems keep growing, but I still try to keep them small and compact so I don't have a whole storage room full of nothing but VIPKID props and rewards. Some of your older students aren't so, oh, look, it's a reward. So I like to keep just simple stars, and they can see the star jar filling up. They earn stars within their lesson. At the end, they're rewarded 1 to 5 stars based on your opinion of how well they did. So this is just a visual that you could use to help them see how they're getting there throughout the lesson if they're older and they're not so much into the rewards. Birthdays. Like I said, candles come off. It's fun to find out when their birthday is and use this around their birthday. They get super excited. They try to eat the cake. I've had a few try to bite my finger. That was fun. There's a lot of lessons about fish. Fish in here. Now this one's really fun because every time they earn a fish, I encourage them to make a funny fish face. Some of them really enjoy it. It's really funny to see these little ones that have never done it before try to do it. They're making funny noises and then you get the cutest little giggles out of them. Okay, we have spiders. You make the funniest spiders with your hands. The kids love it, especially the girls, and they're, ew, gross, a spider! But they really, really do enjoy the reward. Gumballs. Okay, you take all of the gumballs off. Again, like I said, I printed it offline. I cut out the gumballs and I made it to where they just Velcro on. just space them out. It's really fun whenever they earn a gumball. They say, oh, let's make a big bubble. And then you pop it, and then it's like, ew, yuck. And they start mimicking you, and they start learning those actions, and it becomes really fun and interactive with you. Again, just a candy jar with candy inside, not another big one. Easy one. It's just a smiley face, laminated, and you need a marker, maybe a clipboard to click it on so you can write where they can see it. You can just draw. You can say, do you want teeth? Do you want a face? Do you want glasses? You can do it that way. You can also make a chart. You could roll the dice. Woo! Oh, it's a 6. Well, what did the 6 represent? Usually you would have it back here somewhere so you could point to it. If it's a 6, maybe it's glasses, and there's 3 different kinds of glasses. Make it your own. Make it fun. Okay? If your students enjoy coming to class, then they're going to continue to book you. Okay? So you have to make it fun for them as well as yourself. You don't want to be sitting there like, oh, why do I have to be here? It's too early. No, I love getting up and being with my kids. It is tons of fun. Okay? This one right here is one of my kids' all-time favorites right now. Has been for a while. It's my snowman. We build a snowman. This one's lots of fun. We take all of his pieces off. For some reason, I use this one about once a day. I mean, I have 6 to 7 classes a day, sometimes less. But usually, we have this at least once. You take your snowman apart. Oh, you did a good job. Does your snowman want a hat or a scarf? Do, 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 do. And they pick. Let's say they pick the hat. Oh, yes. He looks great. No. Why? Oh. How about now? Not right. Higher. How about now? Yes. And you keep building, make it fun. Again, another one that you could name your snowman and write it on the back so it is with your student and it's connected to them personally. Next, simple whiteboard. Never would have thought it, huh? I use my whiteboard daily for not only my lesson, but a lot for rewards. A lot of these students really, really like animals. When you're talking to the student, go ahead in that very beginning opening conversation and ask them, what's your favorite animal? Okay, and as you're having that conversation without being distracted, go ahead and push in their favorite animal over here into the Google, and it will give you step-by-step instructions on how to draw that animal. Okay, and then each few slides you would draw an animal, or not an animal, but a piece of the animal. Like, for example, first one, he's gonna get a nose. Okay, oh, what is that? Your next one might be this piece. Well, they still don't know what you're drawing. My next one might be that piece. Do you know what I'm drawing? No. Next one might be eyes. It's starting to look more and more like something. Your next reward might be his ears. Next reward, his whiskers. Next reward, his tongue. Do you know what I drew? A dog. Now, I am no artist at all, but my students love to see their animals coming to life. It could be the worst drawing ever. Somewhat tell what it is, right? They love it. Okay, so it's not really tied to the lesson. It's tied to something that they personally like, their personal animal. So that's really fun for them. And with this simple whiteboard, you could have hundreds of animal ideas. You don't even have to do animals. You could do a scenery or a park or something that's tied to them. The harder scenes might be a little harder as you continue on because you have to be more specific, and your rewards, you don't want to take tons of time. You just want to reward them so they're like, yes, I got this, but it's not what needs to take the focus of your time. Now, my last one is one of my kids' favorite right now. It is Dress the Teacher. Now I do have a picture that's like on a whiteboard and it's magnets and we put on, but this one they seem to really enjoy more. This is the latest and it's the actual dress the teacher. So on their first slide, I might say, oh, you did a great job. Should the teacher wear a hat or a boa? Okay, for some reason I get to wear the boa a lot in class these days. So I would wear the boa and they get to see this coming to life as we go throughout the lesson. Okay, I have a boa, I have a hat, I have ears that we can, I literally just, things that my kids had laying around. There's like a headband, there's clip-in hair bows, there's necklaces. Fun thing is I have 2 pairs of glasses. Actually, these are literally from the 3D movies whenever they make you throw them away. So we have glasses. And the fun part is once you get whatever they dress you in, you have to wear it and teach the rest of the lesson. And they really enjoy, it's almost like you're coming down to their level. Now I have gotten to where some of my kids have started giving me rewards, which is really kind of cute because they'll come up and they'll be like, oh, you get this, or you get stickers, or I've been on a trip to Hawaii. They are so funny, but I can see that they're really enjoying being in the classroom and they're looking forward to coming back and being with me each time, which is awesome for you because if they're happy and they want to come back to you, then they're going to continue booking you as their teacher. And who knows, they could tell Billy May over there. Okay, so you just need to have fun with them. Okay, reward systems are important. It's not a huge focus, but it is something that VIP requires. They do have some built-in VIPKid reward systems within their lessons if you want to use those. I like to have the visuals so you don't have to flip back through the slides so they can see it. I can hold it up and be like, oh, look, you've got how many fish or how many stars. Good, look how good you're doing. So it's really easy, a visual, quick, let's move on. Okay, if you are just now starting on your journey with VIPKid, I would love to help you through the journey. I'll leave my referral link below in the description, as well as my email if you would like to reach out to me, and I will answer any questions that you might have. VIPKid is a great opportunity, and I love working for them. I love the students. I just wish that they were closer in China so I could just have them, but they're not, so I love them from afar. So if you have any questions, go ahead and link them below and I'll try to answer them. Shoot me an email, use my referral link, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you can get all the tips and tricks coming your way. Happy teaching!